Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm here with a guest. So today we'll be reacting to George Carlin performance on The American Dream. So without further ado, let's get started.
The only true lasting American value that's left, buying things. Buying things. People spending money they don't have on things they don't need. Money they don't have on things they don't need. So they can max out their credit cards and spend the rest of their lives paying 18% interest on something that costs $12.50. And they didn't like it when they got it home anyway. Not too bright, folks. Not too fucking bright. But if you talk to one of them about this, if you isolate one of them, you sit them down rationally, you talk to them about the low IQs and the dumb behavior and the bad decisions, right away they start talking about education. That's the big answer to everything. Education. They say we need more money for education. We need more books, more teachers, more classrooms, more schools. We need more testing for the kids. You say to them, well, you know, we've tried all of that, and the kids still can't pass the test. They say, oh, don't you worry about that. We're going to lower the passing grades. And that's what they do in a lot of these schools now. They lower the passing grades so more kids can pass. More kids pass, the school looks good, everybody's happy, the IQ of the country slips another 2 or 3 points, and pretty soon all you'll need to get into college is a fucking pencil. Got a pencil? Get the fuck in there, it's physics. Then everyone wonders why 17 other countries graduate more scientists than we do. Education. Politicians know that word. They use it on you. Politicians have traditionally hidden behind 3 things: the flag, the Bible, and children. No child left behind. No child left behind. Oh, really? Well, it wasn't long ago you were talking about giving kids a head start. Head start, left behind. Someone's losing fucking ground here. But there's a reason. There's a reason. There's a reason for this. There's a reason education sucks, and it's the same reason that it will never, ever, ever be fixed. It's never going to get any better. Don't look for it. Be happy with what you got. Because the owners of this country don't want that. I'm talking about the real owners now. The big, the wealthy, the real owners, the big wealthy business interests that control things and make all the important decisions. Forget the politicians. They're irrelevant. The politicians are put there to give you the idea that you have freedom of choice. You don't. You have no choice. You have
That's
owners.
true.
They own you. They own everything. They own all the important land. They own and control the corporations. They've long since bought and paid for the Senate, the Congress, the state houses, the city hall.
I actually enjoy his experience. You see, I see him as someone that is elderly, so he talks out of experience. And I think when he mentioned that American get things they don't need, I think it's not only American, because it's almost everyone in the world. You see, when you see this beautiful car, you know you don't have the money to maintain it, but because you like the car, you buy it. Then you drive it for like a few months and like you can't maintain it, so you have to sell it. So it's like, why did you buy it? So exactly. I love when he talks about the owners of the country, because you know people will come to your house, come to your school, beg you to vote for them. And after you vote for them, you can't even get access. You can't even call them on phone.
You can't even see them again. They pass by with convoys.
It's really, really bad, because now they believe they are the owner of the country. So they don't need you to the next 4 years or the next 5 years. So they have the right to do whatever they want to do.
They make the rules now. But I like how he's actually saying the truth with a little, like a humor attached to it. Yeah. He's actually being honest with everyone in the audience and us too. But then it's just a little humor attached to it to make it seem not too serious. Yeah. But then he's actually passing a message.
That's true. Well, there's a video I watched yesterday. Then I said, I think a music video. I said, if you want to change something, at least do it with something you are used to. Let's say you're a singer, okay? You feel like the society is not really working well. You add it to your music. You see, a whole lot of people hear it. That's what it's doing. It's like, this is what is happening in the country. Let's find a way to fix it. Especially when he made mention of children, he said, for you to make the text easy for them so they will pass. It's not supposed to be like that. You have to find a way to, make them learn what you're trying to teach them. Yeah. He said you might be surprised you gain admission just by having a pencil. So guys, let's continue.
Yeah. They got the judges in their back pockets, and they own all the big media news, all the big media companies, so they control just about all of the news and information you get to hear. They got you by the balls. They spend billions of dollars every year lobbying to get what they want. Well, we know what they want. They want more for themselves and less for everybody else. But I'll tell you what they don't want. They don't want a population of citizens capable of critical thinking. They don't want well-informed, well-educated people capable of critical thinking. They're not interested in that. That doesn't help them. That's against their interest. That's right. You know something? They don't want people who are smart enough to sit around the kitchen table and figure out how badly they're getting fucked by a system that threw them overboard 30 fucking years ago. They don't want that. You know what they want? They want obedient workers. Obedient workers. People who are just smart enough to run the machines and do the paperwork and just dumb enough to passively accept all these increasingly shittier jobs with the lower pay, the longer hours, the reduced benefits, the end of overtime, and the vanishing pension that disappears the minute you go to collect it. And now they're coming for your Social Security money. They want your fucking retirement money. They want it back, so they can give it to their criminal friends on Wall Street. And you know something? They'll get it. They'll get it all from you sooner or later, because they own this fucking place. It's a big club, and you ain't in it. You and I are not in the big club. And by the way, it's the same big club they use to beat you over the head with all day long when they tell you what to believe. All day long, beating you over the head in their media, telling you what to believe, what to think, and what to buy. The table is tilted, folks. The game is rigged. And nobody seems to notice. Nobody seems to care. Good, honest, hard-working people, white collar, blue collar, doesn't matter what color shirt you have on. Good, honest, hard-working people continue. These are people of modest means. Continue to elect these rich cocksuckers who don't give a fuck about them. They don't give a fuck about you. They don't give a fuck about you. They don't care about you at all. At all. At all. Man. You know? And nobody seems to notice, nobody seems to care. That's what the owners count on, the fact that Americans will probably remain willfully ignorant of the big red, white, and blue dick that's being jammed up their assholes every day. Because the owners of this country know the truth. It's called the American dream, because you have to be asleep to believe it.
Well,
that line is powerful.
Yes.
You have to be asleep to believe it.
Yes.
Wow. Well, I enjoyed this so much, you know. I think when he said they own the media, I remember there's a TV station in my country. Okay, I won't mention the name of the TV station. Even if the country is on fire, they'll be showing poaching or maybe fishing. They won't show what is really happening in the country because the TV station belongs to the politicians. So they've been able to, you know, control what they show to the, you know, citizens. And that is where the news, like, kind of, the country news is coming out from. So if they are doing any political reading, they'll stream it in that channel. So even if the politicians do anything bad or they steal money or do this, they won't report anything like that. So I get his point.
Yeah. So much knowledge in this performance, actually. I've actually learned and broadened my knowledge on a lot of things. And even the last line, that it's a dream. You have to be asleep. Like, it's powerful. Yeah. The fact that it's like, it's a matrix and everything is like scripted.
That's true.
They know how they want it to go. Like the way he said, the big club. They know how they want everything to go. So it's like, once someone or something goes off script, everything just goes haywire. Everyone is just loose. And they're trying to find who it is, what you found out, and
I agree with you. You see, there's also I think they said if you are in support of them, they will call you. There's a name they call you. Like, let's say you're supporting a politician or a political party, they will, you know, encourage you to do more. But when you criticize them, you know, they will make sure they shut you up. That's the way the system is being built. That's why you see they provide, you know, education and other things that they will know that you need to enjoy your stay here on earth. Then when it comes to the financial part, the money, they have a way of keeping it for themselves and their generation. Well, I'm talking about my country. So even the basic things you even need, you are still deprived of it. And if you talk, they will shut you up, which is very, very bad. I'm glad we were able to check out this performance from George. We really want to check out more of his video. If you enjoyed this video, click on the like button. If you want to see more videos like this, click on the subscribe button. And I'm glad to be reacting this video to my amazing guests.
By the support.
Thanks for watching and remember blessed.
Yeah.